Here I'm working Charlie and Finn, and we've been working on this for a few sessions now, and we're working on heel. So when you start doing this, these are two puppies. Charlie's under a year old, and Finn is about 6 months, something like that. Look at Charlie, he's a maniac. So is Finn. They're both cute little maniacs. Look at Finn trying to get Charlie to wrestle with him. See what I'm talking about? But we're working right now. This is not the time for this. So if you have two dogs, doesn't matter their age, hopefully you don't have two puppies, because if you did, that's a mistake. But if you have an older dog and a puppy and you want them to walk together, it might not go real smooth the first or second time. But as you go, they start figuring out, the puppy will start figuring out what you want. You know, what you want is for them to be calm and stay at heel. Notice there's no jockeying for positions. Finn is on the inside, Charlie's on the outside. It has to be like that. If they're going back and forth, they're not heeling. So they're both heeling on the left-hand side, and they're both staying in position. That's important. With Charlie, Charlie's a very gregarious dog, and he loves snow. So that's causing excitement, too. If it was dry out, there was no snow, it'd probably be going a little bit smoother in this session. But that's one of the reasons why we're out there, is because I know that snow's going to cause excitement for both the dogs, and especially Char. So we're out here, we're working. There's a time and a place for everything, and right now, Finn and Charlie don't need to be wrestling around, And if you look at the body language, you could really tell Charlie because he's got a tail, but both dogs are having a good time. They like each other, they like me, they're having a good time. Know that if your dog is excited, if your dog's jumping around wagging its tail, it could be happy. But it also could just be excited. Excitement is the point that all dogs make mistakes. They bark, lunge, bite, or just don't listen. So you push the dog past these points of excitement and teach the dog to be calm. So this is a healthy exercise for both these young dogs. You have a dog that's 6 months old and a dog that's under a year old. Both of them, it's easy to amp them up. If I wasn't using elements of control right now, we couldn't be doing this. This is training. We're training the dogs to heel, and they don't live together, but this is beneficial for just their general behavior. If they can do this, they're also going to be better when they're just by themselves. You see what I'm saying? You push the dog past these points of excitement by repetition and training. You can make a healthy, happy dog. You don't do it necessarily as easy, and this isn't easy. And the first session was very difficult with them, but it's getting easier. And I knew that the snow would cause excitement with Char, but we're out here anyway. It's no big deal. It's a little bit warmer than it was yesterday, so we're out here. We're working heel, and we're going to work heel with another couple dogs. That one of them I've done heel with 5 other dogs the same way. See them sitting in unison, they're doing real good. But the dog that's coming up is Joopy and also Miko. Now, Joopy has done this exercise where I have 4 other dogs, so it's a total of 5 dogs. They're all heeling on the left-hand side. So I knew that this would be sort of easy for Joopy, but I also know Joopy's an intact male. That's my boy, Joop, and he loves the bitches, and I know that he wants to try and sniff Miko's ass, but Miko is a lady and she doesn't go for that, so it's sort of causing a problem. I knew that it was going to cause a problem. It was going to make it difficult to do this with both dogs, right? Joopy's pretty much staying at heel pretty well, but I noticed that Miko, see how Miko's sort of lagging behind? She doesn't want to go ahead for sure because Joopy will start sniffing her butt, and she doesn't like that. Female dogs do not like that unless they're in heat. So she's not going to take that crap, but it doesn't matter. We're doing this. We're doing an exercise to send that message to Joopy. 1, don't sniff Miko's butt. And also, Miko, it doesn't matter if Joopy's here. You have to stay at heel. And it is sort of a battle with Miko. And it was sort of similar to Finn in that there's encouragement going on trying to keep them up and having them speed up. So with Charlie, the English Cocker, it's sort of like you're using elements of control to, like, you know, have him slow down and stay at heel, while I'm trying to get Finn to come up to heel. And the same's true with Mika, the Shiba here, that I'm trying to encourage Miko to, you know, walk even with my leg, which Juppie's doing a real good job. He's staying even with the leg. Miko isn't. Now, one thing about Juppie is that Juppie does have an e-collar on, so Juppie is being very compliant. Miko, when I picked Miko up, did not have an e-collar on, and that's a problem. If Miko is collar conditioned, and if she had the e-collar on, she'd probably be functioning better. It's just a fact. If your dog is e-collar conditioned, you keep putting that e-collar on the dog until they're fully trained. Now, see, right around that corner, you know, I'm having a little business with Miko. She's not wanting to come. I think right here, I have to encourage her coming around this corner. Let's see.
Come on, Miko, let's go. Heel.
But the point is this, is that either you're going to have a dog trying to go ahead of you, or behind you. And either way, training is the only thing that's really going to solve your problem, and the only way you're going to do that is by repetition. And it doesn't matter if it's snowing or raining. You need to get your dog out there, and you need to train the dog. And training is the lifetime of the dog. Know that. If it's raining and it's not raining too hard, that's a perfect opportunity to take your dog outside and train it. Honestly, your dog should function in all kinds of weather conditions. See, they're doing the down position in snow. It's an English Cocker. Oh, here you go. See how she was hesitating? And I encouraged her. Come on, Miko, let's go. You know, there's a lot of that going on. Like, come on, Miko, come on here. Come on, get up here. But at the end, you see, she's staying up with me. You know? Yeah, you have to do it. On the next time that we're outside, it'll be easier with Miko.